Hello. It's dark. That's better. Okay. Um, I'm making another video. Uh, I just happened to have other stones on me, so I was just gonna show them real quick. I started carrying these. I was going to Southeast DC and I was kind of scared, so I brought some, and I'm moving there, so I'm gonna mm, bring these a lot with me. Probably these three, the most, when I travel. And then I'll probably wear my amber and hematite, um, especially lately because I'm going through like a weird, like sad phase. I don't know. I don't know if it's, I think it's just like past memories and stuff, PTSD. PTSD. Yeah. Um, yeah. I'm yawning. Okay. This is called, it's not really good, the light. This is Jet. It's kind of big. See? My weird fingernail. Sorry. Slams it in a door when I was 12 and effed it up permanently. Um, yeah, this is called Jet, like the plane, Jet. And it's really, really light. It's kind of cool. It's really, really light, and it's been polished. Definitely, like it's nice and smooth. It's shiny, shiny black. It looks like patent leather. It's so shiny when you see it. Although sometimes it's not shiny. Sometimes it's actually, yeah, sometimes it's got a matte look to it. It looks very dull. The first pieces of jet I got looked very matte-like, very dull looking. But it's petrified wood, so that's why it's so light, and it's a great stone. You just feel better even when like you hold it. You're like ah. But it's good for like traveling or if you feel unsafe, which I tend to feel a lot, like around certain situations, certain people, where you just feel um, like you don't vibe well, and you're like, oh my God, like they're gonna take all this stuff out on me, and I'm gonna be the wrath of this, and and yeah, so I when I feel like that's coming on, I'll I'll pick up Jet and I'll carry Jet on me, and it miraculously works. It works really, really well. It's like awesome and miraculous how well it works. Like, like if you think like you're gonna fight with somebody or like, you deserve to be yelled at or something and someone's in a bad mood and they're gonna take it out on you. If you have Jet around, a lot of times nothing will happen. Like it'll just like it'll start and then it'll like breeze over or it'll just never escalate to that point. It really is it's a really good stone. It really works. Um, it's Jet. This is I talked about black obsidian. There's a lot of different kinds of obsidian that look black, like rainbow obsidian, black obsidian, obviously. Then there's Apache tier obsidian. I don't know a lot. I mean, I know like what obsidian is known for, which is really showing you the truth. Like, I mean, just like, boom, there it is, like in your face, like, wow. And it does too. It does do that. It's like another miraculous stone when it comes to like truthful revelations, and it's just like, bam, like you're like, oh my God. And it also protects you against negativity miraculously. Like, you'll notice if you start carrying it around um, or meditate with it. It's amazing. But this is Apache tier. The light's really not that good. Like black obsidian and rainbow obsidian is pretty opaque. It's pretty like you can't see through it. In the light, Apache obsidian you can see through. It's like a dark, 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 smoky quartz. Um, but you can see through it. You can't really see with this light, but you can see through. Oh, you can kind of see it there. Wait, hold on. Eek. No, not with my face. Light. You can kind of see like the translucency a little bit. Kind of see it with the light. I'm not good. I could never have to act in front of a green screen or whatever. Yeah, you can see it now. It's like not like black. Like my hair looks darker than this, but it's called Apache Tear Obsidian, and it obviously has something to do with Apaches. So maybe it might come from that area where Apaches were, um, which is probably the case, but I don't know for sure. I know I read about it, but I have a memory like a sieve. I used to be really good, and now it's just like, I don't know. It's like a defense mechanism. I just forget things all the time to like not look like an asshole, I guess. I don't know. Even though I look like an asshole when I forget stuff, I don't know. But I read it, and I've read so much about stones lately, like I can't fit it all in my head. So, but it obviously has something to do with Apaches, or when we call it Apache obsidian. So it probably is obsidian that comes from around that area. But obsidian tends to be around a lot of volcanoes. So, I mean, there's not volcanoes where I mean I would think that the Apaches would be in the southwest. I mean I know the Navajos are. I'm not sure about the Apaches. Maybe they're more like northwest. But even still, like uh, I'm not sure. So I'll have to look that up. But you do feel a lot of Native American energy when you. I mean I guess maybe I just feel that way because I heard the name and so. Or it's like if you wear turquoise, you feel very Indian. It's like woo. Um, yeah, so it's probably I just feel that way because I know the name and I don't know, but that would be a cool thing to do if like you've never have heard of Apache Obsidian or they just like I don't know, just maybe to like test somebody, like give somebody like that's interested like that's what I would do if I met somebody that's like interested in stones, getting into stones, I would give them a piece of Apache Obsidian and I'd be like what kind of spirit do you feel like animals or and I'd like have them write down what they thought to see if they really like felt a strong memory connection to like Indians or picked up on Apache energy. That would be really fun. Something to do in the future. Is that? And then I have this one again, which is my Jasper, spotted Jasper, and it's green, and it says courage on it. And Denise gave this to me. Love her. Um, I was reading more about Jasper. Actually, I picked up a piece. I was gonna give a piece of yellow Jasper to Denise, but then it just kept telling me it was like, you need to give me to your mom. Give me to your mom. Give me to your mom. And I was like, okay. So I gave it to my mom. Uh, but when I was looking up yellow Jasper, which is good with like astral travel and psychic intuitions, astral travel. I said that. And Jasper, I also read is good for traveling. Like it's like a protection stone for traveling. Um, so that was really cool because I started carrying this green stone around with me a couple weeks ago. Like, I got a lot of stones. I got a lot of good stones. I mean, thank God I'm carrying obsidian and jet and with me, and I've got it too for when I moved to Southeast DC. But yeah, I started carrying this jasper with me, and it's good for travel and green, so it's gonna resonate with my heart chakra and healing, and it's also good for like courage. It said courage to try new things and pick yourself up and put yourself out there and believe in yourself and stuff like that. It makes sense that it says courage in there, courage on the stone. But the person who gave it to me is very sensitive, so I'm not surprised. uh,